Okay, come on. Just testing some stuff out. Probably ain't even up, but like, or what channel is this even on? Is it on the regular one, regular Josh one, or is it on another one? I don't know. Oh shit! Someone is actually. Hey, how you doing? I'm just testing something. I mean, this is basically and he's gone. This is me. Just if anyone's still here, anyway. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm just testing out. I'm streaming on my phone right now. I haven't done that before. Always streamed on the computer. So, kind of just testing things out to see if that's something I want to do more often or whatnot. So, yeah. So, that's it. I might as well. I could stay on for a while. Why not? So, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Haven't made a video in quite some time. Well, no, the last video I made. What am I talking about? I posted a video like a couple of days ago. Okay. Yeah, so to explain, since I'm here and I don't know how long this stream's even gonna be for, but to explain, and kind of look weird, to explain why I haven't really made a video in a while, I'd have to say that is because of the fact that I kind of just really been struggling on what to make a video about. It's been like that for the longest damn time, and like I don't know what I should talk about or what I shouldn't talk about or whatever. That's it's weird. Three-headed monkey. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I'm in the kitchen right now, or mainly in the. I look so freaking weird here. Shoot, I didn't really expect anyone to be watching this, so I am completely unprepared. But yeah, the reason why I haven't been uploading a video for a while was, yeah, you made me look. Okay, that's. I thought there was literally like this logo right behind me, so that's why. Yeah. Okay, but again, as I was saying, the reason why I haven't come out with a video for a while is mainly because, I haven't really been, yeah, I've been struck, okay, I can't even talk right now. Star Screamer 65, yo, hey, how you doing? Glad you guys are, joining this random stream, like, shit, but, oh my god, yeah, but, yeah, I keep, you know, not really saying anything, but as I was saying, the reason why I haven't made a video for a while, even though I just did one a few days ago, and why I kind of been uploading every 2 weeks, because I've kind of been struggling. It's not like I'm doing anything, really. Not really doing a lot with my life right now. I'm trying to change that, but it's kind of tough for me to just come up with a video to talk about. I don't really have any cartoons. I've been thinking about doing Unikitty, but to be honest, not quite sure if I want to talk about Unikitty or if I even want to watch the damn thing, to be quite honest with you. Just got a comment from Plump Show Host. Glad that the comments here are actually pretty, visible. Alright, so he says, I know for me, I'm making another rant video discussing issues with both Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney Channel. That's a good idea. I don't really watch, you can definitely do that. I'm sure some of you guys probably wonder why I haven't been talking about, Disney Channel, like, at all. And that's mainly because, like, I don't really, I'm on the computer as well. I don't really watch Disney Channel anymore. Like, there's no shows that I would like to watch on that channel. And, not only that, but, yeah, Disney Channel still exists. But yeah, they barely even have anything on there. I think they only air, like, about probably 4 or 5 new shows or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention to it. I watch Disney XD more than I do Disney Channel, because Disney XD still has, Star vs. the Forces of Evil. And, that's getting interesting, even though that show, I hope things get better for it, definitely, but, yeah. So how do you, Jose? Yeah, I think Jose Burr says shout out to Joe or something like that. Hey, how you doing? Plum Show says yeah, but it's mostly live action sitcoms and no cartoons. Yeah, that's right. There's like no cartoons on Disney Channel at all. Speaking of live action, apparently they're actually doing a live action movie for Kim Possible, which is definitely interesting. I think people are kind of split on that, if anything. Not quite sure. But yeah, definitely seems like I think people are kind of split on whether that's actually going to be good or whether that's actually going to be bad or anything like that. And yeah, I don't know what to really think about it, but hopefully if it happens to be good. How old am I? I am 21 years old. Yes, I know. I look like I'm still in high school, but yes, I am 21 years old. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to get something. Really do need to lose some weight. I'm not quite sure if I still have, because I want to try to set this up on something. So I'm not gonna end the stream right now, but I am going to get something. So the stream might go bad quality for a bit, but yeah, since I'm doing this, might as well. So yeah, I'm still gonna be talking. Let's see. Okay. All right, in my room here. Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead. I was just saying maybe we can drive up next week.
Okay.
We planned for it earlier.
Okay, that'd be cool.
All right.
Cool. All right. Again, hold on a second. All right.
I'm on a plane with 2 decks.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's for your South African trip.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm paying extra, you know.
Okay.
They got these things where you can stretch out. Let me see what flights you can.
Oh yeah, like first class or something.
No.
Oh no.
You can get a little bed, looks like.
Wow.
I have to figure it out.
Sorry about this.
They got these planes and stuff.
All right. Hold on a second.
So I'm just trying to ask before I book. You know, you go on. I got time to ask people what to do.
Right. Oops. There we go. Okay. Cool. All right, so that's a lot better. So I did get some new comments here. So luckily Disney bought Fox recently, and they own the majority of Hulu, and so now they have a place to do content online. Yeah, that's true, because I think Disney was wanting to make their own area where they can stream their own movies or something like that, I guess. Yeah, that's right. Star Screamer 65 says, hopefully it won't end as Fairly Odd Parents ended up with their live action attempt. Yeah, that's true. Even though I do think that the Kim Possible movie might be some good. Not 100% sure about that, but it depends. It really does depend. You know, since considering the fact that the show did end about a few years ago, I'd like to say 10 years ago, but I don't. Was it probably more than 10 years ago? Shoot, it's 2018 right now, so yeah, probably more than. I don't know. I should know this by now, but I don't. Yeah, I think it definitely ended before 2008. So it's been a while. Plum Show says Cartoon Network schedule has been going back and forth lately, still trying to do other shows while still doing Teen Titans Go. Yeah, let me talk about that for a quick second. So and I might want to turn down. Apologize again. This is a random stream. Was just testing things out to see if this is something I want to do more. Yeah, so anyway, going back to what I was saying with Cartoon Network. about, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago, I'm sure a lot of people probably haven't seen it, but they were starting to air Adventure Time on Cartoon Network. They gave them at least like 2 airtime slots throughout the day. And I was able to watch some of the episodes, which was good. But then when it came to the Friday on that week, they ended up still having Adventure Time on the schedule, but when you clicked on it, it was Teen Titans Go reruns, which kind of pissed me off. And then I think the week after that, they just replaced the Adventure Time airtimes with Teen Titans Go reruns, and it's kind of like, to be honest, I don't even really watch Cartoon Network that much anymore because of just how ridiculous it's all getting. I mean, it's just how it is, unfortunately. But yeah, that's something that's been going on. What was the other comment I just got? Starscreamers 65 says, "God damn, everything's turning 10 years old, and I'm feeling like I'm old." Oh, yeah, I turned 22 this year, so scary. Plump show host and Nick. I can't even describe how stuck they still are. I honestly think Nick's still doing a much better than Cartoon Network. So for me, I don't really complain about Nick as much anymore. But when it comes to Nick's newest show, which is basically a spin-off of their hit sitcom series, Henry Danger, The Adventures of Kid Danger. It's an animated show. And let me just be honest with you, that show is god-awful. It is terrible. I can't sit through an entire episode of that. So even if I wanted to bring you guys a review of that show in particular, I couldn't do it. It just would not be worth it to me to watch that crap and for a review. I couldn't do it. Now, a review that I'm planning on doing, if I happen to go to the movies anytime soon, is a review of the Peter Rabbit movie, which I've kind of changed my opinions on that for a while since kind of looked it up a bit more, because I was going to go to like a special screening though, but it's a bit complicated. But I read some reviews, and apparently this movie takes place after all of the original books, and so I didn't really know that. I don't think there was really any way of us technically knowing that, because I'm not quite sure they really, the movie, the studio, whatever, I don't think they really told us that within the advertisements, the marketing, the trailers, and all that kind of stuff. We didn't really know when this was taking place. Which, if anything, that's going to be a video I'm planning on doing. I don't know when I want to see the movie. Probably, if I can, sometime this week or next week or something. Just hope so. Not 100% sure. Hold on a second. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Starscreamer says, "I pretty much lost hope for even care for Cartoon Network. I accepted that they'll ride Teen Titans Go like a bad drug as long as they can. Hope it's worth losing their audience. And then, the live-action Nick stuff makes me sick. Even worse when I found out what kind of a man Dan Schneider really is." Yeah, well, that's Hollywood for you. I hate to say that, but yeah, that's whatever. Which, speaking of Nick, I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, and a lot of you guys probably don't know this, to the 4 people that are watching the stream. The person who did the Fairly Odd Parents, Butch Hartman, he actually left Nickelodeon. I haven't watched the video yet, so I don't know why he's leaving. Maybe he's trying to, venture into new things and not just, I don't know. Who knows? I mean, well, to the people who've seen it, they obviously know, but I don't know. So, at some point, I'm definitely going to watch a video on that. I don't think I'm going to do a response video to it. I could, but not sure if I'm actually going to. But, that kind of just confirms that the Fairly Odd Parents is over, and it's dead. Unless he decides to put it on another channel, which honestly, I hope he doesn't do that, because I saw I saw one of their newer episodes, probably the newest episode that they've produced, and oh my god, first of all, I wasn't really even paying attention to the episode itself. The only thing I was really paying attention to was the animation. They went to Flash animation, and thing is, with Flash animation, I think you have to really, really know how to actually use Flash animation to its advantage. And some people have been shown that they can, use Flash animation to their advantage. To make it to where it actually still looks fluid and it actually still looks good on the screen. Whereas, Fairly Odd Parents, no. Like compared to what the Fairly Odd Parents animation used to be, and now you see it in Flash animation style, it's not good. It is not good. So oh yeah. Just the look of it and just how stiff the movements are compared to what it used to be before, it definitely is not, just not good. And, hopefully, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Kind of just rambling on at some point. Let's go back to some of the comments. Plum Show host, I feel Star that they are pushing that show to convince people to use their app for everything else, but both CN and Nick websites and apps need a TV provider to watch a full episode instead of online services like Hulu. And yeah, that's a good question. Oh, there was another video that I wanted to make. It was about TV providers and stuff, but I never got to it. I might get to that at some point. Not 100% sure. Let me get to the last comment. Symbiotic Titan is a great example of doing Flash right. EYTPS. Ayo, hey, how you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Star Screamer 65 says, I remember seeing a screen cap from a recent Fairly Odd Parents episode. The background characters looked like they melted, and AJ's mom had like a Two-Face thing going on there. And Joseph Chillin says you look really young. Yes, I do. Again, it's not believable at all that I am 21. I just recently got a haircut too. If you've seen my other videos with me and Javon, I had like a beard, which is a pathetic one at that. Not because I'm not taking care of it. It's because it only grows in certain areas. Like if I don't have barely got a mustache. I might shave the rest of this off. Just looks weird. Doesn't really. I don't know. It's just not working. It's just not working. So I think if anything, I might just keep this shaven or anything like that. Oh yeah, I remember seeing your videos 2 years ago, and I thought you were my age, 15 at the time. Joseph, if some random EYTPS says, Joseph, if some random person comes up to your chat and says you look really young, that's when you need to get Chris Hansen on the phone. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke or if that's serious. I should get that, but I don't know. But what I was saying earlier before I was reading the comments is that, and yo, Javon, how you doing, man? How you doing? Glad that you came on here. But yeah, what I was saying was that one of the videos that I was going to do was a video about just a quick question, Honey Bun. When you say do some in real life, you mean do some in real life streaming? Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I think the 4G on the phone is good enough, but I don't think, because I tried it earlier today, and it seemed like the stream was not really good. Said it was like bad connection, so the 4G may not be the best for me to do that, but I don't know. It's probably a possibility, but not 100% sure. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, one of the videos I might end up making is about TV providers and kind of like how, because this recently happened to me where, Time Warner Cable and Viacom, they were not reaching a agreement, and, it's the whole thing where these channels are telling you, oh guys, you guys are with Spectrum or something, you're about to lose your this channel, you're about to lose your favorite channel, so call them if you have to blah blah blah. And I might make a video about that, honestly, because like I just think it's kind of ridiculous and stupid that we still have to go through crap like that just to watch our favorite channels, or just to not lose our channels because two big $1 million companies can't come to an agreement on something, so that's kind of where I'm at. But that's a video that might be coming in the near future. I honestly just gave myself an idea there, so that could be my next one. I don't know. Haven't dealt with it recently, but yes, definitely depends. Okay, so let's take a look to see if there is any other chat. Okay, so EYTPS says, kind of both. Keep the clean look, Star Screamer says. Okay, that's good. ETYPS says, what did you think of the 2018 Annie Awards? I have not seen any of the Annie Awards. The only awards I've seen thus far is the... Hold on. No, well, there was the Grammys. That was a couple of weeks ago, so obviously I remember that one. I'm trying to remember. Was it the Golden Globes that was recent, or was it the Emmys? Shit, I can't even... I don't even know. Honestly, most of these award shows are like the same thing over and over again. I honestly could really care less. I don't know if I want to even make a video about award shows and how they kind of just bore me right now, or how they kind of annoy me because they're so political. That's something I can do, but I don't know if I want to continue making political type videos anymore. Not 100% sure about that. Let's see. Okay. Plum Show host. So I saw more Peter Rabbit TV ads, and unfortunately there's this girl human involved in this. I shook my head more, and especially at the scene Peter is beating McGregor up. Which, fun fact, and I was going to save this for the video when I eventually see the movie. And who knows, I might not end up seeing it in the theaters. Not quite sure. But apparently, a lot of people on my other video that I've made in November was telling me how it was Mr. McGregor's son. No, that's Mr. McGregor's nephew. I don't think Mr. McGregor had a son, and maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I honestly don't know. But he has a nephew, and so the nephew came from... Yeah, I'm not going to really tell you the story that I found out online, because... from the reviews, I'm not going to tell you guys, because again, if you haven't seen it, not going to spoil it for you. I haven't seen it, so tiny bits of it have been spoiled for me already, but not the full video. But certain things, like certain aspects of the story, has already been kind of spoiled in some ways, and so I'm not going to say anything until whether you guys see the movie or whether I make a video of the movie. 52% of battery. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so let's see here. EYTPS says the founder of Annie's died in September 27th. June Foray. Dude, you and me both about award shows, though. Yeah, and award shows are kind of lame. I have to agree, unfortunately. Yeah, again, I might make a video about award shows. That's another idea that I should write down in a scrapbook. Because, again, I keep kind of struggling. Or it's not really the fact that I'm struggling. I think mainly what it is that I come up with certain ideas of like, ooh, what can I talk about in a video and blah, blah, blah. And I come up with it, and I'm like, but do I really want to make a video about that? Or will people even watch me talk about that situation? Honestly, I don't know. I kind of doubt myself a lot, though, with that kind of stuff. Let's see. Star Screamer 65 said, I would love if you made the video. I hate award shows with a passion. Okay, so, yeah, again, it's possible. Mind Out of Sync says, hi, how old are you? You still look like you're 15. And EYTPS answered that. Yes, I am 20. And hi, how you doing? Yeah, it's just funny how, funny story, actually, about that. I don't know if the show, no, I don't think the show has aired. But the only thing I can say is that, because I do background acting as well. That's when you are kind of like, you know, the people that you see in the background of a scene. Like, if you're, say you're outside, like say you're in New York City or you're just in a school or something. They hire people to be, you know, everyone that you see in the background. Like, whether you're walking across the street or you're walking into a locker room or whatever. You know, that's the kind of job that I do. I don't do it every week. Wish I did. That's a lot of money. It's like $90 per day. So... I mean, that's kind of more than what a lot of people get, I guess, even though with taxes you end up getting about like $80-something. But hey, that's still more than what I'm making with Uber Eats anyway. So, but I'm definitely trying to also get a regular job anyway. But yeah, again, funny story. I think it was one of the last No. That's a completely different one. Okay, the last two that I did was me being a student and, being like in high school or something like that. The youngest role I've ever played as a background actor was somebody who is, like, in middle school. Like, I think I had to look like I was 12. I'm 21 years old, so that was definitely interesting, but it was still a cool experience nonetheless. It was one of the CBS shows. I think it was called Me, Myself, and I, and that show didn't do so well, obviously, and it got canceled pretty quick. So, yeah, so that's interesting. So, even though I'm 21, I still look like I don't even look like I'm 21. I don't even sound like I'm 21. So, which is, honestly, it's a good thing for me, because when I'm, as an actor, I can play younger roles like that. Like, this guy, I think his name was Jason Earls. He played, Jackson on Hannah Montana, and the dude was, like, in his 30s, I think, and he was playing a 18-year-old, I think? Not quite sure. I don't know. But, yeah. So, if anything, I gotta have that kind of advantage. Not only that, though, but I'm 5'4" as well. So I'm not tall. Most actors are not tall either, so... yeah, that is what it is. Yeah, let's go back to some comments here. EYTPS says, I have advice whenever you go through writer's block, I got it from a video, ignore the critic voice in your brain and let yourself write garbage first. That's a good idea. I shouldn't keep stopping myself from making certain ideas and making videos and yada, yada, yada. If there's one thing I do want to say is I do want to kind of just go back to doing non-scripted videos. Because a lot of videos, well, I've kind of been doing that with Javon, but a lot of videos that I have been making, as you guys have noticed, I've mainly been talking on script. And not to say that that's bad. The reason why I've been doing that is because there's been a couple of times when I would try to make a video where I'm off script and my mind would kind of just go blank. I don't really know what to say. And not only that, but I try to make my videos easy for my editor, Alexander, to edit. Because I don't want to take long pauses, and I don't want to start over and over and over again. I want to try to make it as easy for him to edit in terms of editing out mistakes. And I don't want to keep making way too many mistakes, especially when I'm doing unscripted stuff. And sometimes when you do an unscripted video, even though he will cut that out, sometimes you say things that probably wouldn't even make sense. And so it's always good to, have that kind of editor that can point that out and blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Let's continue. Jessica Schulman, hope I say your last name right, saying, Way is Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Nicktoons, Boomerang, Teen Nick, Disney Channel, and Disney XD has low ratings on TV, and what's your thoughts on it? If anything, I know why they're having low rates on TV is because almost everything is on the internet now, really. I think more people are on the internet more than they are on television, because when you really think about it, when you're online, you can look up what you want to see. Whereas if you're on TV, if you haven't recorded anything, you have to wait until it airs. And that's not a bad thing, though, but sometimes I think with the internet, we kind of now want things, almost instantly, if anything. So, like, if I'm on YouTube, I can just instantly look up, whatever video I want to watch, like a vlogger, like, Justin Scarred. If I want to watch him, I'll just easily look him up on YouTube and watch his videos. If I wanted to watch Keemstar for whatever reason, I could just go on his channel and do that. It's a lot of things are available. And it's even the same with Netflix. Even though with Netflix it's not free and you still gotta pay, I don't know what the fees are for Netflix nowadays. I know it used to be, didn't it used to be like $2 to $5 a month or something like that? I think. Not sure. I think now it's about $12 or $14 a month, which I guess isn't too bad, but at the same time, it's not the best either. But yeah, that's kind of partially why I think TV is losing some of its viewers, even though people do watch internet and TV at the same time. Yeah, so I think that's kind of it. Let's see. Plump Show Host says, is this why you stopped talking about the KCA, speaking of John Cena? speaking of, John Cena will be back as host. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I did watch the KCAs last year, and I think John Cena did all right as a host, but I can't really say he did the best. I do think one of the best hosts probably of my time, the ones I remember, is Jack Black. I think he did a really good job. He's really entertaining, by the way. But yeah, I haven't really talked about the KCAs as much. I think it's because I barely really care about them. I still watch them because, I don't know. I don't know. I think, like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, it's not like they're getting any better, but maybe I just watch them because I'm just curious on how it's going to be and who wins and blah, blah, blah. I really have no flipping clue. But, yeah, I've only talked about the KCAs at least, like, what, twice? I think. I remember there was one time I was talking about it and my voice was gone. And I was talking about the season premiere of Fairly Odd Parents with Sparky, and then I talked about the KCAs, and again, my voice was gone, but I still made the video, and that was kind of funny. But yeah, I think I've only talked about 2 or 3 times on this channel. Not sure. I don't know if I'm going to do it again, unless there's a reason to. I don't know. Who knows? But it's possible. If that's something that you guys want, that'd be cool. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, so EYTPS is left, alright? Glad you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you did enjoy the stream. Glad you came on, and yeah. Northern Western Railway 66 says, "Hi, Joshy." God damn it, don't call me that. Please don't call me that. My godbrother calls me that enough. It is... No, he calls me Joshy Washy. Because, like, that's what I used to be called when I was a kid. And now it kind of haunts me, to be honest with you. Please. Yeah, but I think I'm friends with Northern Western Railway 66 on Facebook, I think. Or that might be another guy. Not sure. Yeah, Mind Out of Sync says, what do you recommend for making good videos for YouTubers? Not 100% sure what you mean by that. Are you talking about, like, what kind of videos should people make? Or, like, content, or how to make good videos on YouTube? Or maybe how to start out or something? Not quite sure. Okay, and yes, North and Western Railway 66 is... Okay, alright, just needed to make sure. But yeah, I think if anything, the only thing I can really say is that if you have a phone, like an iPhone, a Samsung, or whatever, and you got a good quality camera, you can honestly just start making videos, like, instantly. You know, like, that's kind of all you really need is a camera. And if you also have a video editor, or maybe a video editor on your phone, you could also start making videos like that as well. It's not too hard, but definitely what is difficult, obviously, is getting people to watch your videos, people to subscribe. I remember when I first started out, I was just, you know, well, the first videos I was making was just random stuff. And I didn't really have a purpose, I guess. I wasn't really making videos for a reason. I was just doing it because of whatever, I guess. And then I started doing rant videos, and then I saw people were actually subscribing. I was like, oh, shoot. People actually want to see me say something about these shows or whatever. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to continue. I remember back then, this is when I was younger. I think I started this when I was 15, 16? Not quite sure. But, if anything, I do know that, I was almost posting videos almost every day. I wish I had so much to talk about now than like when I did last time, because I had a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about. And again, I was posting almost every single day. I used to make these videos called Random Rants, and that's when I was mainly kind of just ranting about a lot of stuff that I had on my mind at the time. I don't have a lot of stuff on my mind anymore, but, yeah, I kind of wish I was able to do something like that, but yeah, it's kind of slowing down, but you know. But yeah, if that's the kind of question you were asking, then, you know, all you gotta do is, you can come up with certain ideas, like if you want to do a sketch show or whatever, you can do something like that. If you, don't do pranks. Just don't do pranks, they're fake anyway, it's just like, it's not gonna be a good boat. You know, try to come up with something original, definitely. But even if you want to do, like, ranting or commentary or whatever, you know, go for it. And try to make yourself stand out. Try to make yourself, you know, better than what you could be or something. I don't know. I don't know. Trying to be a motivational speaker, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Back. Jordan J says, what is your opinion on the new Unikitty cartoon? I haven't really seen it at all. I know that it's from the creators that did Teen Titans Go. So that's kind of pushing me away to ever watch it at all. So, if anything, I might do a video about it. I have to watch a couple of videos. A couple of episodes of the show to get a general idea of what it is and to try to make a certain opinion on it. But that's not a promise. That's not a promise. It may not happen, but I may still I really can't talk, Jesus. I may still end up looking at the show, viewing the show at least once, so I can get a feel of what it is and what it's all about and yada yada yada. Though, to be honest, with the previews, I don't think it's going to be my kind of show. Though, I don't want to judge a cartoon or a show just based off of the trailers I've seen. You know, and that's something I've never done within my years of being on YouTube reviewing cartoons and stuff. I always at least watched something all the way through in terms of like a couple of episodes or maybe just one episode just to see whether it really is as bad as it looks or if it's better than how it looks, you know, with the trailers. Because if anything, and this is something that I didn't really tell Alex that, but I guess, well, I don't know. He kind of came after me or something like that. But because I think it was about either Amazing World of Gumball or Steven Universe, one of those two. He watched the trailers for the shows, and he kind of thought they looked stupid or they didn't look like they were his thing, and yada yada yada. And I was like, you know, it was kind of the same with me for Steven Universe. I didn't think I would be interested in Steven Universe because the trailers like kind of just didn't think it was going to be my kind of show, but. You know, eventually I started watching the cartoon, and I was like, okay, you know what? The trailers are just not really existent, so the cartoon kind of speaks for itself, and I enjoy it. Now, with Steven Universe now, I'm honestly not really watching it as much. I'm kind of losing interest, unfortunately. But, either way, I kind of just taught myself to not really judge a lot of things by the trailer, because, you know, sometimes, if anything, the trailer always kind of gives you a false view of what the actual product's gonna be like, and you know, it's the same with Peter Rabbit. Like, honestly, if I see the movie, there's probably a 50 or 60% chance that I'm actually gonna enjoy it. I have no idea, but there is a possibility I'm actually gonna enjoy the movie. So. Yeah, that's why I honestly didn't really have a huge. My reaction was mainly just to the trailer, which is funny because there was this one guy earlier today who was kind of like, "Oh, if you want to complain about the movie, watch the show or something, blah blah blah, or the movie or something like that." And I'm kind of like, dude, I made the video in November 10th or like November 16th. All right, so I was complaining about the trailer, not the damn movie. You know, I think I kind of was complaining about the movie a bit, but nevertheless. Yeah, but anyway, let's go back to some comments. Cool Guy 32 on Netflix said I thought it was $8 a month. Could be. I'm not sure. I'm not the one that pays for it. My mom does. Jessica says, sorry I used the way meet the word why. Oh, you meant why in one of the comments before. Christian Bennett, hey, how you doing? Says, yeah, speaking of Kids' Choice Awards, do you think SpongeBob will win again? Yes, it will. Like, there's just no way that he's gonna lose. Okay, unless they vote for Loud House more than SpongeBob, then there's no other way that SpongeBob is not going to win. He's won almost every single year, I think, except for one. Some people have been telling me that Avatar has won a award for Best Cartoon of the Year once. And, yeah, but that was only once. Other than that, SpongeBob has won every single year, and it's obvious. They should honestly stop that. Like, it's annoying. You know, like, it's kind of dumb. Yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about that. But, yeah, I really do think that he's going to win again. Which, if anything, it's fine, because at least the cartoon has gotten better. Like, if the if the cartoon was still as bad as it was before, then that would kind of be, you know, an issue. So, that's kind of where I'm at with this situation with SpongeBob still winning and blah, blah, blah. Okay, surprised I've been on here for 40 minutes. Plum Show host says, people want favorite cartoon to just die on KCA's, because, yeah, that's true, because, you know, I think it is really pointless if SpongeBob's going to keep winning all the time. Honey Bun, again, that's Javon, check him out, says, how often are you going to do live streams? It's a good question. I'm not quite sure. I guess if anything, how often would you guys want me to do a live stream here? I mean, especially since I can do it on my phone, it's kind of easier to do it on my phone instead of doing it on the computer, because computer kind of takes a while to set up. You know, and I don't have my microphone either, so it wouldn't be that easy. But it's kind of just I kind of like this better, to be honest with you, because at the very least, you guys can see me. You know, you can see this. Even though I'm not sure why you would want to, but anyway. But yeah, if you guys want me to do a lot more live streams, definitely let me know. Let's see, Christian Bennett. And did you know Teen Titans Go is actually getting a movie coming this summer? Yes, and I meant to do a trailer or teaser reaction video to that. Never got to it. Might do that if you guys want me to do something like that, maybe. But honestly, it's like, no. But it's dumb. It's dumb, but it's whatever. If that were to be the series finale, then I wouldn't care, and I'd be so happy about that. But I know it's not, so yeah. Northern Western Railway 66 says, and I think I'm gonna just continue calling you Northwestern Railway, I guess. Well, still saying your full name either way, so it doesn't matter. Steven Universe had a rough start and couldn't get into it for the life of me. It really didn't pick up until the Peridot Redemption arc. Yeah, I didn't really watch the show's first season. I mainly watched from season 2, 3, and 4. Wait, is it, how many seasons actually has it done? I'm not quite sure. I could be wrong about that. At the very least, I've been watching, most of its seasons, but the last season kind of been non-existent for me because I kind of just lost interest in it, and I think that's mainly because Cartoon Network barely airs it on Cartoon Network on their channel at all. Like I don't really see Steven Universe on their channel at all. I don't, which is kind of stupid. And not only that, but what else? Yeah, I guess that's kind of it, to be honest with you. I don't know, but yeah, and I think part of it is that, like, the stories kind of just... Well, there's one thing I can say about Steven Universe. There's a character... I do like Peridot. Like, definitely do like Peridot. She's a very interesting character. One of the characters I don't like, to be honest with you, is, Lapis. Yeah. I liked her at first, because she was an interesting character, but to me now, Lapis is honestly kind of just visual dead air. If I have to be honest with you, like, it just seems like she doesn't add anything, and not only that, I don't know, it's whatever, but yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with the Steven Universe. Alright, so Jessica Schulman says, is anime becoming more popular in the US, and what's your thoughts on it? I think anime's been popular in the US for a while, and maybe it's getting a bit more popular. I do know my friend Javon, I think he's getting more into anime because we went to the Anime Expo. And maybe he was into it more before we went to Anime Expo last year. I'm not quite sure, which I am planning on doing that again, and I'm going to do a vlog if I go. But yeah, with anime, I've been into it for a while, but at the same time, now I'm kind of just not into it that much anymore. I still like it, but I don't really watch any of their series, to be honest with you. And then at the same time, sometimes I look at what, some clips from animes, certain animes, and I'm kind of like, yeah, this is a little bit too weird. Yeah, this is a little bit too extra. Yeah, this is a little bit, it's like, I don't know. But, I do think that they do have some compelling stories, and I think that's exactly why people watch anime as much as they do. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. The only reason SpongeBob wins is because SpongeBob has never won an Emmy. I said any. What the Anyway, but SpongeBob has never won an Emmy, which is interesting, but yeah, that is true. I think so. Ty Humphreys, I guess, says, what's your opinion on the Adventures of Kid Danger? It's crap. That's all I can say. It's crap. The animation is terrible. That's all I can say. Plump show host. What time is it exactly? Oh, so these are recent comments. Okay, so I'm caught up. Plump show host says basically I think I do cartoons and other animations online instead of looking up to the TV industry now. Yeah, that's kind of true. Even though on cartoons online, it definitely does have its struggles because I mean, well, if it's on YouTube, it definitely has some struggles because since cartoons take a while to make, you can only post up cartoon episodes every so often, really. And with the new algorithm with YouTube, where you mainly have to post almost every single day just to get people. Fuck was that? Excuse my French on that one, but yeah, mainly since you gotta post almost every single day on YouTube just to get a lot of subscribers and to get a lot of views. It's kind of difficult. And when you can only post a few times a month or maybe once a month, it definitely really doesn't help you at all. I mean, I'm sure if you can make like some very short animations, you can still go pretty far. Like the guy who makes these Lucas the Spider animations, those videos are only about 8 seconds long, but they're adorable as hell. And I don't know how very often he makes those videos. Probably twice a month. Maybe I don't know, to be honest with you. But he's got a lot of videos, a lot of subscribers and stuff. If you haven't seen those videos, they're cute as hell, man. Like, if that would be the only spider I would want as a pet, honest to God. But yeah, so if anything, I think doing cartoons in general is kind of a struggle, just because of a lot of stuff. North and West says Kid Danger looks like someone's Go anime video. That's so true. When you really think about it, it really does look like, because I remember doing one of those videos at the very, 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 very beginning of my YouTube channel when I was just doing random stupid videos. It does kind of look like that, kind of like someone just put these characters in Go Animate and just did that. It really does look like that. It's kind of interesting when you put it that way. It kind of, if I had to be honest, it looks worse than I won't say anime, no. It looks worse than Family Guy's animation. Which, not to say Family Guy's animation is terrible or bad, but still, it doesn't look as good. So, let's see. Continuing, Squeaker Squirrel. Any opinions on television dying? I don't know. I'm blanking out here. I'm not quite sure what to really say about that. Don't blame it. Again, like I kind of talked about it earlier, though. It's kind of like, I think internet's more accessible, whereas television is kind of... I don't know. There's a lot of times when you watch TV and it kind of just feels as though there's nothing to watch. Or at the very least, you kind of scroll through channels to see if there's anything you want to see, but then there's just nothing you want to watch, and it's kind of an issue. Whereas on YouTube or on whatever, video streaming site you guys happen to watch, sometimes it could feel like that, but then at the same time, not really. So I think that's kind of partially why television is kind of dying. And not only that, but some of the shows are kind of, Maya Nada Singh says, should I get a new iPhone since I still have the 4? I mean, that's kind of not the right question to ask me because I don't have an iPhone. But if your iPhone 4 is still, still functionable and if it's still really working fine, you can might as well keep that one. But if you feel as though you want to get an upgrade, go ahead. But it's definitely expensive. Though, don't get the iPhone X. Not because it's a bad phone, just because I don't think a phone, especially with the features that they have, which is not revolutionary. They want to make it seem as though the iPhone X is so revolutionary. iPhone 10, that's what I mean to say. Whatever, I don't even care. But they want to make it seem as though the iPhone 10 is so revolutionary. It's not. It's not. There's a lot of features that they've gotten from Samsung and some other phones. There's some other phones that may not be exactly as revolutionary, but they're definitely trying to come up with new concepts for phones. And seeing as how you can only pay for those phones that are like maybe $600, $700, or something like that, or maybe less than that, like $400, $500, whatever. I don't think the iPhone 10 is worth $1,000. And not only that, but
you have to pay extra for a lot of other things. Like if you want to fast charge your phone, you got to buy an adapter for that. If you want to have a wireless phone, which is kind of the same for Samsung as well, you got to get a wireless pad. So can't really complain there. If you want, you just got to get adapters. You got to pay extra money. And it's kind of stupid, and it's just like, I mean, even with Samsung, we have like a new plug-in for the charger. And they even gave us a little adapter. So if we have the wires, the previous wires that still have the previous plug-in jack for the the other phones we used to use, we can just plug in the little adapter onto that wire, which is what I'm still using, and it fits into the phone. And so, not of any charge. It's free. It comes with the phone. Or it probably is charged, but it's probably like. Either way, it comes with the phone. Whereas, again, with iPhone, you gotta pay for that crap, and you gotta buy it separately. It's kind of dumb. It's like, why do you do that? I don't get it. Same with the headphone jacks. Like, I just don't get it. Anyway. Ty Humphrey says, why PPS Kids downhill? I guess you're asking me why has it gone downhill. I don't know. Haven't seen anything from there in a while. Speaking of that, though, I think this is on PBS Kids. Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood. Yeah. I had no idea that it had any connection to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. I had no freaking clue. But when I watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and then I looked at Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood, I was like, it's the same universe. So it's crazy. It trips me out. And the guy who plays Rubble on Paw Patrol, yes, I still kind of watch that show. But, what? But, he plays Daniel now, and so, I'm kind of like, oh shit, there's Rubble. And, yeah, so, he's still my favorite character on that show anyway, so. But, yeah, other than that, I don't really know about PBS Kids. I barely, apologize for that. Okay, 40%. Barely even watched that show, to be honest. Channel. I'm going to end the stream pretty soon. I can at least make it up to an hour. I might just bring, actually, no, I might just bring the, charger over here, and, phone kind of just out of, okay. Yeah, I might just bring the charger over. I might go on for a little longer than what I just said. I'm just going to bring the phone charger because it is at 40%. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. And just plug that in. There we go. And it is charging. Perfect. Alright, so I can continue. So, it was only at 40%. It was not bad, but, video streaming kind of takes up battery. Let's see here. So, Plump Show Host says, oh, speaking of YouTube, I know I'm about to lose monetization because of the new partner plan, of which I'm surprised that even bigger YouTubers are saying is observed, or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting, but I kind of understand where they're coming with this when it comes to... Okay, perfect. I'm back. Apologize for that, guys. Just for some reason, the app kind of just frizzled on me. Luckily, I was able to go back and continue, so I didn't lose any of the questions. That's good. But as I was saying, I kind of understand where they're coming from, I guess, because before it was kind of, I guess, a bit tougher to get YouTube partnership, and now it's kind of very easy, and so now they're trying to fix the whole situation. The thing that does suck is it is kind of hard to get 1,000 subs, and it is kind of hard to get 40,000 hours. I think 4,000? No, 4,000 hours, I think they said, of watch time. It is kind of tough to do that, but I can't really say. I don't know. I don't really have a lot of opinions on it. Yeah. So if you're one of those YouTubers who is losing your monetization, that sucks. I thought I was in danger of doing that because I didn't reach like 4,000, but apparently I did reach more. No, I think it was 40,000 hours of watch time. Something like that. Some ridiculous. But, no, I think it was just 4,000. But, yeah, I thought I didn't reach that, but clearly I did. And hopefully I keep my ability to be monetized. Like, I really do gotta start making more videos, man. Like, so... yeah, hopefully I can come up with a video sometime this week or maybe next week or something like that. I was going to do a video basically talking about, hey, don't be sad on Valentine's Day. But I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that. I don't know. That depends. So, yeah. So, Ty Humphrey, do you hate Vampirina? No, I do not. It's not bad. It's not a show that I particularly would watch a lot. I think it's a bit too girly. Yeah, it's funny for me to say that considering the fact that I used to watch My Little Pony. Not really into the show anymore, even though like it's whatever. But mainly because of the damn fandom. But other than that, it's yeah. But how do you say Vampirina? Yeah, whatever. It's all right. It's all right. It's not really my taste, but it's okay. Let's see. Continue. What are your thoughts on PBS Kids Brand 2013? Octavian Fernandez. Nothing. I don't really watch PBS Kids as much or at all, really. It's kind of rare that I'll ever go on that. Now I got bad connection. What? I think I know what show you're talking about. I think it's on, I think crap. Connection said, okay, so now the connection's back to being good. So I was saying the quality probably won't be good. Have you watched, I think I know what you're talking about. I think it's on Boomerang, which I don't have Boomerang, unfortunately. I wish I did, because I want to watch Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry and some of the old cartoons. But I haven't really seen that cartoon, but, might check it out someday. Thoughts on Sonic the Hedgehog. Childhood, definitely part of my childhood, of course. I do wish some of the fans were less cringy, you know, but other than that, I have no issues with the games or the show. Well, the show that they had, I think it was called Sonic Boom or something, like, the first season was okay, but there was nothing really special about it. Then the second season, they kind of became more aware of itself, I guess, and started kind of throwing jokes at their own show and other shows and bad connections all of a sudden. Jesus Christ. Maybe it's I don't know what it is. But yeah. Alexander, the editor here. Hey, how you doing? Sorry for not messaging you on Facebook for a while, but yeah. Why cartoons these days? What's your opinion on Splash and Bubbles? Never heard of that. Why Vortex on the CW ending on replaced by no comment. No comment at all. Jeez, these stupid... Okay. Jordan H. says, what if Super Mario Odyssey was in the KCA 2018 and a lot of Nintendo Switch fans, especially me, would be pissed off to see that Just Dance would win again instead of Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, that's another thing that wins constantly on KCAs. Which, if anything... To be honest, these shows are definitely rigged. KCA's is definitely rigged. Unless the kids just like to vote for the same people and the same thing over and over and over again. Which is probably the case. I honestly don't know. But another thing that I definitely know is that most of these shows, you know, and that's for almost any award show, to be honest with you, they pay for their nominations. That's kind of how they get nominated and why they get nominated and blah, blah, blah. I'm sure there's some award shows out there that don't have to pay, or maybe I'm not quite sure. They kind of buy their nominations. I don't know about the wins, but maybe they buy their wins too. I have no idea. Squeaker Squirrel says, I'm done with My Little Pony, man, and no, I'm not a furry. Why do people claim I'm a dang furry? It's probably because of your profile picture, to be honest. Not quite sure. Plum Show host says, fun fact, the Vortex ending was the very end of Saturday morning cartoons. Oh, okay. I think I barely even remember that. I think that was probably something I used to watch when I was a kid, but I'm not 100% sure. I do definitely remember Saturday morning cartoons on ABC. I definitely remember that board, and that was gone. Northwestern Railways says that award shows in general are a joke anyway. True. True. Alex, God. Before I even get there, Lob City 2.0 says, "Hey Josh, hey, how you doing?" But Alex says, "Thoughts on the damn Loud House?" Yes, because you've been asking me that even on Facebook constantly, over and over and over again. I mean, I've told you this already, but to the people who I never told about the Loud House, because a lot of people have been asking me about excuse me, I might need to get some water soon. A lot of people have been asking me what my thoughts are on the Loud House. I think it's a good cartoon. I like the animation, the stories, the characters, the voice actors. You know, there's a lot of things about the show I just really like. The reason why I haven't gotten to do a video about it is because it did take me a while to watch the show, and not only that, but I don't have a big enough of a opinion, I guess, to go ahead and be able to say, "Hey, this is my review on upload complete." Okay. This is my review of the Loud House and blah blah blah. So it's definitely very interesting, but I was not able to come up with I guess any opinions enough to. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. Like, I can't really just say, "Oh, this is my thoughts on Loud House" or whatever. Like, it's kind. I've kind of been struggling with that. Which is probably why I've been doing less cartoon reviews, to be honest with you. Not quite sure. Okay, and just Jesus, this is irritating. So yeah, I might end up actually ending this stream a lot sooner. People are leaving anyway. So yeah, Alex, if you want to know my opinion on the Loud House, I like the show. That's all I can say. Squeakers Squirrel. I wonder if you're supposed to be Squeakers from Cusco. You know, squeakity squeak squeak or whatever. Cringe. No, me being cringe, not the show. But yeah. I miss Kids WB and Pokemon, and Jackie Chan was my childhood. Yes, I remember the show from Jackie Chan. With Jackie Chan in it. It was animated. Not a lot of people talk about it, surprisingly. Yeah. Plum Show host says, "It's like when I told you several times how many times Game Show Networks has aired Family Feud as much as Nick did with SpongeBob and Cartoon Network with Teen Titans Go." Yeah, the Game Show Network. Honestly, I like Family Feud. I watch all the cartoons. No, I watch all the episodes that air there, so honestly, I could care less, to be honest. But they do air other shows as well, so it's not just... It's mainly Family Feud, but they do air some old shows on there, and they do air, like, other stuff, so... Yeah. Jason Dogs. Okay. Squeaker Squirrel. So, Josh, are you still acting in Hollywood? I haven't really been in the industry. Again, I have the only Hollywood, I guess you can say, I'm doing is background acting. That's all I'm doing. Currently, I would like to do more... but, yeah, I would like to do more than just, background acting, obviously, but, currently I haven't been doing a lot. It's not really easy to get stuff, especially when you don't have a lot of connections, but I do have some connections, and I'm trying to get into this, play that will perform in Hollywood, so, yeah, that'd be cool. Yes, Lobs, yeah, okay, you already got that. So Squeaker Squirrel, so are you Falling Nova? Because you said I used to be Nova, I kind of changed my name because I like the one character from anime I watched. So, if you are Falling Nova, it's been a long time since we've talked and a long time since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. Haven't been on Skype in a long time, and I recently went onto Coffee Lover's channel, and he does a lot of gaming streams there. So it's been a while. Northern Western says, "Do you think Disney is improving with their live-action shows?" I don't know. Haven't really seen any of their... I'm trying to see if I can just set this up, because kind of... Let's see here. But yeah, I haven't really seen any of their shows recently. So, yeah. Lob City, do you have an Instagram? Yes, I do have an Instagram, and I do mainly post pictures. I'm gonna see if I can at least type something. No, it doesn't look like I can type anything here. Can I? Nope. Nope, does not seem like it. Okay, if you want to know my Instagram, it is Joshua Boyd Williams _actor. Let me double check that, just in case. Just in case I said the wrong one. I only have one, but so I just want to double check, just to make sure. Yes, Joshua Boyd Williams _actor. So you can find me there, and I post, I don't post all the time, kind of try to, but I don't really. And, I do some interesting Instagram stories sometimes, so if you want to, at the very least, keep up to date with me and see what I'm up to and yada, 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 definitely go over there and follow me on Instagram. Not only that, but when it comes to, following up, I'm sure some of you guys are probably asking about how I'm doing with my vlogging channel. And yeah, that's another thing I'm struggling with too, because I don't really go outside much to do anything exciting. Excuse me, to do anything exciting enough to vlog about, definitely. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna start doing some more videos there. Excuse me. But yeah, it's kind of all I have to say about that. I'm gonna try to do something more than just, oh, I'm going outside and this is a cool thing I'm doing, yada yada. I don't know, but I still want to do some more vlogs. This is like the fourth goddamn time. Okay, so I'm just gonna, as I was saying with the vlogs, yeah, the vlogs, what was I really saying with the vlogs? Yeah, I was saying I want to do more stuff, but, whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna answer a couple of more questions, maybe 2 or 3 more questions, that has already been asked by you guys so far. And then I'm going to end the stream, because I don't think the YouTube app on my phone can handle this anymore. It keeps shutting down, so that's irritating. But anyways, let's get back to it. What do you think of the newer SpongeBob episodes? The newer SpongeBob episodes are definitely way better than what they were before. Very glad that they've gotten better. Like, I watch them now, and I mean, hopefully they come up with some more new episodes, but I definitely do really, really like the new episodes of SpongeBob. They're really, really good. Also, apparently Butch Hartman left, and now, yeah. So, yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Squeaker's Squirrel, I guess, is Falling Nova. Yeah, haven't really, confirmed that, but, it's possible. He says, did you try blogging about maybe what's on your mind, like advice? That's a good idea. It's probably something I should do. I did think about doing a vlog about my first ever job interview and how kind of a train wreck that was. My first job interview to cook at this hotel, and like, Christ, it was good at first, but then it was kind of like, it's crazy. Jordan H says, when I watch cartoons on Nicktoons Network, my favorite shows to watch for my life is Teenage Robot. Love that show, by the way. Jimmy Neutron, I still get to, I try to watch that show as much as I can on Nicktoons, because they do air that a couple of times. And my favorite Forgotten Ones was Making Friends. I guess that's what the show is called. I don't think I've heard about that one before. Squeaker's Squirrels is kind of like the voice actor Arnold Taylor, or people on the blogs kind of does. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably something I would do. And the last one is Plump's show host says, well, I still see issue, unfortunately, with SpongeBob. There's still no time to laugh at a joke like the old animation. Not quite sure if that's, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if I know what you mean, but at the same time, I probably do. And just got something. Yeah. So, yeah. So, that's gonna be the last, question. Yeah, the app's now kind of slowing down. But thank you guys for joining this random stream. It was just a test stream, but seeing as how you guys were watching, and I apologize for anyone who's just coming onto the stream and unfortunately you missed it. But I might end up doing another stream sometime later on this week, possibly. It's definitely a possibility. I could do one on Valentine's Day, but maybe not. What would be the point? Yeah, so, well, goodbye, Senpai. Never been called Senpai before. Don't know if I like that. It's weird. But yeah, I might do another stream very soon. It's glad to see that people are actually watching this, so that's a good thing. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and hopefully I do come out with another video sometime this week, or maybe this weekend. Not 100% sure, definitely depends. But, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys are having a good day, and until next time, I will see you guys later. And, as always, you are hearing it from a regular bunny in a regular world. Peace out. Alright. See you guys later.